I regret that my actions that day have locked our people into this war.
Well, I thank you for it.
Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jeffico. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
Chris, are you interested in doing 136 jumps for me today?
Not like in a row.
Okay, like it's spaced out over time?
Spaced out over time.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, if you were going to map a Klingon ship, would jumping around it several times, even though you can't see where it is, make sense to you?
Not entirely sure why that was what that actually did, because they were getting the getting the information
data
from the two sensors,
Yeah.
and those are just somewhere in space, and I don't see where the Discovery is relative to those sensors mattering a whole lot.
Yeah, I could have just seen them spore jumping right into the ship with how they were doing. It didn't look like the ship was moving. Why not just fire the torpedoes there? I get they want to get some sensor data out of this.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it just didn't make as much sense to me. And the sensor data is going to have to be, like, modified so they can pick up other cloaks.
Mm-hmm.
And that ship, man, like, those Klingons, can they hit anything? Be more accurate in your firing. Like... This is a pretty crappy ship. It was like, which I actually kind of like the fact that it's crappy because that makes more sense. It's an ancient ship.
Yeah, it was supposed to be really old.
And it's just kind of its flagship. But like, why are you going in the battle with your ship? Bring your friends. Like,
yeah, like
you knew
they've got
going.
cloaks on everything now. But I guess it's sort of a symbolic thing. Like he took this ship from Takuvma, so like using it as his flagship is meaningful and honorable or whatever it is that Klingons care about. That's what
Burnham turned around on him, was be like, well, he didn't really earn this ship, kill me, and then you've earned it.
Yeah.
And like, their fight scene was okay. So like more gardening tools than I did daggers.
I actually liked the English.
Yeah, well, it's about time.
What is it doing? My lord, the Federation ship has vanished without a trace.
I think it's too little too late for me, though. I mean, Cole arrives, and it's just like, steal some resources from Pavlo. I mean, all the Klingons in all the other series would have stolen resources, would have attacked the planet, would have taken prisoners or something.
Yeah. This
one is just like, we'll just kill Discovery and steal their secrets. Cold's just so one-dimensional. I was expecting a lot more.
The actors actually did seem to emote a little bit better when they could actually speak English.
Yeah, well, I heard somebody say that the other day, where it's just like Kang or whatever in the original, like you could understand him because he was speaking English. You could feel what he was saying. Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's just there's not as much emotion behind the Klingon dialogue because they're just making sounds. Klingons. These people don't actually speak Klingon, so they don't know really how to enunciate and put feeling behind the words as much.
Yeah, you're basically learning your phrase and learning how to say it. You're not really learning what it means or anything.
Yeah.
You want me to make 133 jumps?
Micro jumps. Each one performed in rapid succession.
Stamets sure took a beating in this episode.
Yeah. I was wondering for a bit if they were just going to straight kill him off. Like you just had to make a sacrifice to make this work or something.
Yeah, it almost looked like it. Lorca's being pretty nice to him. They were having some good bonding moments.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, once this war's over, like, you and me, buddy, we're going to explore.
Well, it's nice to see some, less evil sides of Lorca. There was actually a Starfleet captain in there somewhere before this whole war really corrupted him. He does want to explore, and he wants to pursue all these more noble, more scientific goals, but...
Pretty sure they just said they were going to give him a medal, Chris. I think there's Starfleet captains all over that guy.
Yeah.
Even though he's a little concerned, he's just like, how's the Admiral doing?
Yeah.
She'll make a full recovery. I'm not sure I want to go.
I'm going to go take her a pillow.
Yeah. I'm not sure I want to go back to the Starbase. I was totally getting that sense from him that they might not want to go back.
Yeah.
I am told she should make a total recovery.
It's excellent news. Make sure to send her my best.
And I think they even accuse him of that in, next month's, or 2 months now, episode, where it's just like, you wanted this. Yeah, kind of. kind of didn't want to go back.
Mm-hmm. Well, some people were wondering if maybe it was intentional that he does this jump to wherever it is. I guess we can get into that a little bit later, but he was the one that input the coordinates, I think.
Let's go home.
Where is Merkin today, huh?
Yeah, where's Merkin today?
Merkin. I saw the fortune cookies.
Yep.
Is Merkin going to be able to sense Vok?
Yes.
He should
That's
be able to?
the whole point of the Tribble. I know that's what the Tribble's for.
I know, but it's just, there's things they're doing. Like,
you know what they're going to do? They're going to have Tyler and Laurel, like, walk into his ready room together, and the Tribble's going to freak out. Just because we hate the fans that much.
Yeah. No, Sean was throwing some shade at the theory because it's just like, oh, the medical thing doesn't state that. I'm like, don't give the writers that kind of credit.
Yeah. Maybe tricorder technology like really advances in the next 10 years.
10 years.
Heartbeat is all wrong. His body temperature is... Jim, this man is a Klingon.
McCoy's just like, I mean, when he's using the Franklin stuff, which was like, a certain amount of years before that, he's just like, oh, this is ancient.
Oh, yeah, in Beyond, yeah.
These things are from the Dark Ages.
Burnham was looking like she was going to mutiny again.
Yep, a little bit.
Like, no, I have to go on that ship.
Yeah, that's kind of her thing.
Yeah, I keep expecting to see this, like, Starfleet officer who's going to make captain. Well, still don't see a rank on you, Burnham.
You're not going.
Sir, you offered me a place on this ship.
And now I'm ordering you to stay.
You don't even have a comm badge.
Yeah, still not really a Starfleet officer.
We did get a same-sex kiss there.
It was just there.
Yeah,
like, it was totally...
It's part of the relationship. It's, as they both said, they're just like, we're just expressing love, like two people coming from this point of view.
Yep.
And I felt bad for him because it's like, he's gonna die.
Well, no, because I really like their relationship, and that was a totally believable thing. And you can tell they're kind of doing this because they want to be progressive and we're gonna have gay characters or whatever. But it felt like very normal, very natural. That's just
I think a lot of that's on the actors.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely how you'd have two people in love express emotion for each other. And it wasn't like the F-bomb that we dropped in episode 4 or 5 or whatever, where you could tell we're doing this because it's edgy, guys.
Well, science is fucking cool.
Science is fucking cool.
You've been accumulating this data from my jumps the whole time?
Mm-hmm. So, back on the Klingon ship, if I didn't express my thoughts enough, I think Cole's a shitty fighter, too.
Yeah.
It's just like struggling a lot there. Yeah,
we see this a lot where just humans can stand toe-to-toe with these warrior races, and I don't always buy it.
Like, I would expect Burnham to do something good because of her Vulcan, like, martial arts.
Yeah, but Vulcan should stick to logic.
I didn't see a lot of Vulcan martial arts out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of opinion gets you killed in, like, the second episode.
But yeah, we've had a history with this in Star Trek. I remember there was an episode of TNG where Picard's on the Klingon homeworld, and he just, like, fights off, like, 3 different Klingons. Like really old man Picard.
Old? What are you talking about? He just lost his hair at a young age.
Yeah.
Hi. Spent 7 months in a Klingon prison.
When Tyler's like, cutting into the circuits or whatever, he'd be like, oh, I've been on a Klingon ship for 7 months, and it's like, you know what you're doing. Know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, sadly, I think you're correct. Full Manchurian candidate.
Yeah. So if I think that pretty much confirms it that the Vok personality is totally suppressed, because otherwise he wouldn't freak out when he sees Laurel.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Every flash, I was like, even slow-mo in it or whatever, and pausing a lot. But every flash, he wasn't going on. He was just getting covered in saran wrap and tortured.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that might have been like part of the surgery to make him human. Is what they're going to end up going with?
Well, that's what I was expecting, but like I said, I stopped and I was like,
yeah, I didn't see any scenes where he was Klingon looking in there either.
We got that traumatic little love scene
Yeah.
You don't often get those words together. Traumatic love scene.
Well, I think the word you're looking for is rape.
Okay. Well, he learned that he needed to do that to survive.
Yep. I think that still counts.
And is it rape? I mean, because they love each other, he just doesn't remember that.
Okay, the Tyler personality most certainly feels like that's rape.
You can tell by the way he collapses and everything.
Yeah.
And, he's traumatized by it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
But Klingon titties.
Yeah, we saw Klingon boobs for sure.
Yeah. I think that's going to end up being the big takeaway from this episode. I think 10 years from now, it's going to be like, oh, it's the one with the Klingon tits.
Well, they threw swearing at us once.
Yeah.
Now we got a tiny bit of alien nudity.
Yeah.
Who knows what's coming next?
Yeah, who knows what the future may bring.
We've had gore, so...
Yeah. And we had more gore this episode. We were in the bodies room again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that Tilly? I mean, she totally betrayed Stamets.
I'm so glad he finally told you about the side effects.
Side effects?
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just assumed...
No, it's... Okay, Tilly.
She accidentally slipped up because she's cute and quirky.
Yeah.
No.
He never got the chance to explain to his Dr. Culbert there, but, he wasn't telling him because he was thinking about his career.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't want to put him into an awkward position.
Yeah. For an entire episode, the last one, on the Palvos or whatever they are,
they didn't actually do anything.
They weren't in this at all.
They did not do anything.
Yeah, they were meddling in the last one, but they weren't doing anything here.
No.
Like, come, we're gonna have peace talks, and then what? They're both there.
I guess that was just the extent of their plan, was literally bring them to the same place.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this show's gonna do a lot more of that, where it's just like, and let's find something to get us here, but ignore the reason we came.
Yeah.
They could indicate alternative parallel universes connected to the mycelial network.
So, near the end, Stamets, one more jump.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do one more jump? It doesn't even make sense. Like, just warp back if you're running into Klingons, then do a jump.
He was one jump away from retirement, Jeff.
Yeah, Lorca is all being nice to him, and Stamets just like, that's my last jump, then I'm gonna go retire.
Yeah.
Which, his whole motivation for doing this was the idea that Lorca got him into, exploring after the war and doing all this amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So his motivation entirely changed after 136 jumps.
I guess.
You wanted evidence of an issue with your navigator? You've gotten more than you've asked for.
So where do you think they ended up?
Clearly a parallel universe. I mean, they were already talking about it.
Yep.
It kind of looks like they're surrounded by a wreckage of Klingon ships, so maybe they're back at the Battle of the Binary Stars.
Yeah, I think we've got some options for where they ended up. The most common theory is going to be the mirror universe, because apparently Jonathan Frakes seems to think that we're going to be there at some point.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were explicitly talking about parallel realities, but it doesn't have to be that particular parallel reality. I'm wondering if it's going to end up that we've also traveled maybe in time a bit as well.
Well, I mean, if they're setting up that there's several different parallel universes, not just the mirror universe.
Yep.
So we could run into other versions of people that aren't necessarily evil.
Yeah.
So I mean, I am expecting some Georgiou. They suggested
I would love to see some mirror Georgiou.
You could kill Stamets and bring Stamets back, like now.
Oh, like a Harry Kim thing.
Everybody could come back now. Like, you're in a parallel universe.
Yeah.
Fire.
Well, Chris, I know you're not a fan of this word, but I think Axanar showed us a better Klingon war than this.
Did Axanar show us anything at all?
Hey, they told us about it. I didn't see a lot of consequences to this war. Like, you occasionally would hear, like, oh, we lost these ships, but, like, I don't know, for a war, like, you had the precedents already set by DS9 how to make it feel like a war.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting any of that.
Yeah, we didn't really get any information, or at least anything impactful from the rest of the Federation.
We haven't even been back to Earth.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
Yeah.
We haven't even seen Earth.
Yeah. It's just been following the Discovery around.
Yeah. And it's really taken away, like, the impact on the universe and galaxy when you don't go anywhere other than the one ship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chris, I think we should do a mid-season review so that we can bitch and complain about certain things and praise others.
Absolutely.
So that'll probably be our next episode, unless somehow the Into Darkness review is done being edited.
Oh my god.
That might actually
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Yeah. We'll look so much younger in it. Well, as always, thanks for watching.
See you next time.